What is up, guys? I am back with another NU match, uploading on Sunday, then Tuesday. This is too close. This can't be anger bigger. Yes, it actually is me. I actually did have time today because if you didn't know, I'm on my high school's basketball team. So I've been having a really hard time to find time to upload, and I really don't want to talk about this now because you guys probably don't care because I have a battle to get into. Using the same team that my boy Cheeseman gave me. Shout out to my boy Cheeseman. If I made a little bit of my own adjustment, which would be adding in the Electabuzz, if you saw that on the team preview, instead of the Zeb Striker. And alright, so first things first, I realized this team is relatively weak to Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to go with my Armando. He's up with his Charizard, which is one of the things that are weak to Stealth Rock. So I'm just going to go right for the rocks for the first turn just to get them up because he doesn't have a spinner. Now, this team is constructed pretty decently. Like, I really like this team, but the only thing, a really big problem with this team is really weak to Sock, whether it be Scarf Sock, whether it be Banded Sock, Scarf Sock, Bulk Up Sock, whatever Sock sets are running in NU, this team is incredibly weak to Sock, so this really sucks for me. I didn't go for Earthquake because I wanted to go for Toxic just so I can get residual damage on this thing because I know this thing's a huge threat. And I end up missing the Toxic, which is really, really bad, because now Sturdy's still intact. And that does so much damage. That's a critical hit, obviously. But look at his defense is so low. If I would have got Toxic up, he would have been just taking Toxic damage. We'd have to eventually switch out. I would have had to fodder something off. We wanted to Electabuzz. Electabuzz would have been able to Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, because actually I could have just Volt Switched out, killed the thing, and then that would have been game over for this freaking Sock if I would have hit my Toxic on the second turn. But that's not what's going to end up happening, because I'm going to have to sack off my Altaria here. It's actually a really short match if you can't be able to tell by the time. So he goes for the Ice Punch, gets another crit, even though it obviously didn't matter, but still. Now I'm going to go into my John, because that's Cheeseman's name, and I named him John because I had to give one shout out to this thing. Or rather, my new addition be a shout out to him. And I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, and it's going to obviously bring him down to a Sturdy because he's at -2 spec defense, and because Electabuzz is quite strong. It really is. I really do find Electabuzz to be really nice. So he's going to go in, I'm going to go into my Armando, basically as Death Flutter. No, he can go for the Earthquake, but I don't have any other Levitators on the team. So I have to have Armando in here, City or die. Armando did do his job this match for getting his Stealth Rocks up, because Stealth Rocks do cripple his team his team very, very badly, as you obviously can tell by the team preview if you don't remember. If you don't remember, he has a Breviary, a Glalie, and a Charizard, which they will not appreciate rocks. So he's going to kill off my Armando's. I'm just free to go into my Electabuzz now. Go for Thunderbolt because this team is really weak to Thunderbolt, and especially because I'm Choice Scarfed, it's really not going to be able to switch in a lot of things and then take 2 Thunderbolts. So here's going to go out to this Glalie now, and after taking Stealth Rock damage, I just want to see how much a Thunderbolt will do to a Glalie. I predicted him to go for a more of a supportive move. I didn't really know what he would go for because I've never seen Glalie before. Get the Parahax, which is nice, but he pulls off Earthquake, and I'm like, oh shit. Glalies, I had no clue what they do. I had no clue what like their base power of anything was. But he goes for Earthquake. I ended up living with 24 because Electabuzz is very frail defensively. So I live with 24, but it's better than living with 24 than living with nothing. Go for Thunderbolt, kill that thing out. But now he's going to bring out his Golurk, which I don't understand why I didn't just bring it in the first place, because maybe he didn't think I was Scarfed, but I am Scarfed, so it would be able to sub up on me on a switch or whatever this Golurk is. So here I just got to go into my camera up now. I don't really know why, because I did lack the better switch in. So he goes for Drain Punch, and that does a really nice chunk. Camel Toe. The camera up is really not going to appreciate staying in on this Golurk at all. So, now, I'm going to go right for the Lava Plume, being able to outspeed him, which is actually really nice. I'm kind of hoping I do get the burn, but that does a really nice chunk, just 50% about. After Drain Punch recovery, it's going to be at a higher range of HP, but still nothing at the point where it's not going to be, it's going to still be easy to handle, especially because I have Specs Gardevoir on this team, and Specs Gardevoir does pack such a huge punch. So after the narration kind of skipped there, I did have to stop and restart again. It's kind of been a problem. Here we got Charizard. I'm guessing he's just sacking this thing because he just brings this in, takes rocks damage, is going to have to take a Specs hit. I don't know why I didn't go right for the Specs Psychic because it hits everything on his team, and he can just go into his Braviary here and now and threaten me out, and I could have just, like, I don't know why I did not go right for the Psychic. Maybe just in case I didn't think it would kill Golurk because I don't know what Golurk's natural bulk is, but I should have just went right for the Psychic. So here basically I'm just bringing in my Absol's Death Fodder as he just goes for a U-turn. From the Braviary, I'm thinking this thing might be Choice Banded. I don't remember if we see an item, but it's going to be able to kill me off as he is Choice, I'm assuming, because I didn't see anything any sort of item. So he's going to go into his Golurk now, and I'm going to take this as a perfect opportunity, go right back into my Specs Gardevoir. Now, Specs Gardevoir I know can outspeed Golurk because Golurks are so slow. Now I can go for Psychic because Psychic is so strong, especially coming from a Gardevoir. Choice Specs, Modest Max Special Attack. Get a crit. Don't know if that mattered. Don't know his EV spread. I'm going to go with it. Probably didn't matter. But you guys can correct me if it did matter because I really don't know. So, Using Breviary now. I know if I just let the singing to die, I can be able to outspeed him with my Electabuzz. And seeing his last two pokes being Electabuzz and Caracosta, I'm feeling really nice about this match. I'm thinking he kills this thing off, takes a lot of recoil damage. I can just go out to my Electabuzz, T-Bolt, T-Bolt, game over. So that's basically what my game plan is. So I'm going to bring up my Electabuzz now, and I'm just going to be able to outspeed him because I am Choice Scarf Modest, and I'm high. I just think I'm just faster than this thing. I don't really think it's Scarf. If it is Scarf, I think Braviary do run Adamant anyway. As for Bruno's Caracosta, I'm like, yep, all right, game over. I can go for Thunderbolt. That's the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh, he pulls out Agua Jet. He does have the Agua Jet priority, which is definitely going to do 24%, 24 HP. He's done a lot more, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was a really good match. Alex, it was a 1-0 in his favor. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to your thing. I'll try to get the next upload out as soon as possible. Don't know when that will be, and I think it's going to be an OU match. So stay tuned for that. See you guys next time. Peace out.